What is your full name? Joseph L. Brown. How old are you? 15. Do you live with your parents? Yes. On the particular Sunday in question, can you tell us what you did? I went to the show to see what was playing. What show did you go to? To the theater. How did you get to the theater? I was taken there by means of an automobile, sir. Who let you off there? My aunt and uncle. What time was it that you were let off? About 11:45. What did you do then? At that time, I crossed the street to the theater. Did you look at anything? I looked at the previous. And then I went to Liberty Street. That is toward Main Street? Yes. Go ahead. I came to a barber shop and looked in the window. Do you recollect what was in that window? Yes. What? An old-fashioned barber chair. What did you do then? I looked at the clock. What clock? There was a clock in the barber shop facing south on the wall. Did you notice what time the clock said? About 3 minutes of 12. What happened after that? I confronted or continued walking and saw a man and woman tottering in front of Frank's fur shop. How long did you observe them? About 2 minutes. Will you kindly tell us what you were doing while observing them? I was sauntering past them. How close to them did you come? About a foot or so away, approximately. Where did you go from there? To the Liberty Theater, and then I glanced to my left. What, if anything, did you see? The woman was standing with some man in front of Frank's fur shop, and she gave a waving signal with her hand. What happened after that, if anything? After they started across the street, two people came out behind them. Came out from where? Frank's fur shop. They were rushing, and they had two laundry bags. They were doing what? Rushing. Rushing? They were moving at a fast pace. Were they walking or running or what? Trotting. Exactly where did you see them go? In back of the parking lot, and they all got into a car. You saw that? I saw that. What did you say they were carrying? Large white laundry bags, which were about 4 feet high and appeared to be fully packed. Did you see it there, that there was something in the packs? I did. Each one had one sack, you said? Yes, there were two bags. Each had a bag. And where did you see these men go? To the rear of the automobile. They opened the trunk of a station wagon and threw the two pouches in. Can you describe this station wagon? It was a light blue Plymouth. After you observed these four people who got into the station wagon, what happened? They drove off. What, if anything, did you do? I moved in closer to the car to see if I could see a license plate number. Then the car drove off, you say? Yes, and then I turned around and went toward Frank's fur shop. Go ahead. I went up to the door and cupped my hands on the glass plate in the door and looked in. You peered in and saw what? I saw four pieces and hangers on the floor. Did you previously observe the license plate of this Plymouth? I could not identify it as the plate of a certain state. Can you then tell us what color it resembled or anything else about it? There appeared to be a numeral 4 in the license plate. Could you tell us anything about the condition of the license plate itself? It was quite beat up and rusted. In poor condition and rusted, is that it? Yes, it was dented. What did you say you saw outside Frank's fur shop? Fur pieces and hangers on the floor. Did you go in? No. Did you try the door? No. Was it locked? I don't know. Was it hatched or latched? I couldn't say. Where did you then go? To the police station. What did you do there? I told the lieutenant at the desk. I asked him if there could be a fur robbery. Go ahead. And he said, of course there could. Tell us what happened. So he picked up the phone, called the upstairs, and some officers came down, and we got into a patrol car and went over there. Joseph, what, did you ever see these four people again? I did. When? It was on a Saturday. I cannot recall the date. Where? In the police station in the back room. Where were you? Standing outside the door. Were you looking through an open door or what? It was a one-way mirror. Tell us the circumstances under which you saw them. They were in a lineup. A lineup? Yes, there was a line of people. Going back to the earlier part of the day, the robbery, what time did you get through with your dinner? About 11. Then what did you do? I sat around the house. Doing what? Looking at a dictionary. Looking at a dictionary? Right. After you got through looking at your dictionary, what did you do then? I carried the two overnight satchels downstairs to the car. How's that? 90,
190.
90. It's timed at 180, but I did it a little faster.